Hey guys, it's Jane from LazerGaming. In this video, we got the teaser trailer for Battlefield 1 in the name of the Tsar DLC. That's pretty much all I have today, but I'm going to do some analysis after the trailer. So let's just sit back, relax, and enjoy the trailer, and I'll be back once it's done.
Услышишь гром и вспомнишь обо мне. Полоска неба будет твердо алой, а сердце будет, как тогда. В огне.
So that was a pretty epic trailer. It's pretty much more of a teaser because it doesn't show too much gameplay except for about the last 20 seconds. The beginning of it is more just panning shots while quotes are going through. And the quotes that are coming through are Anna Akhmatova. The quote that says like, you will think of thunder when you hear my name. She was actually a Russian poet during World War I. She didn't fight in the war. There aren't records of her fighting in the war, but she was a poet during the time and she was a woman, which does tie towards the theme of adding women into this DLC. Also, the sort of theme of the DLC seems to be more focused on Russia rather than Battlefield 1 and the game's theme as a whole. Even at the end, it says the most extensive Battlefield expansion yet. So the previously biggest expansion pack was the Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam expansion pack, and that basically completely changed the entire game and made everything in the entire game that you could use on the DLC maps as Vietnam themed. So all the weapons you could use on the DLC maps were Vietnam themed, everything was Vietnam themed, and it kind of just made a separate game within the game, which was really cool. And I hope that In the Name of the Tsar does actually go beyond this or do something similar to this with the Russian DLC, where everything you use on the DLC maps must be Russian themed, because it really gets you into the mood of the Russian mindset during this war. But one thing that they might just be saying this because they might be talking about recent Battlefield games, and it says the most extensive Battlefield expansion yet. They could just be saying that just for PR, but I mean, they didn't say that about They Shall Not Pass, which added the French, which I find kind of interesting because the French were a very big player in the war, and the fact that they didn't immerse the DLC as much as they are with this one might be insulting to some people, but I'm still super excited that we're getting this expansion that's so themed and so specific to the Russians, and it's going to be just, again, the most extensive Battlefield expansion yet. We just did see some new weapons. We saw a new iron sight sniper and also a new melee weapon. In addition to this, we saw horses with spears on the end of them. We saw some new tanks and vehicles, which are all going through here. The only disappointing part of this expansion is that it's not going to be available until September, which really does suck. So basically we have to go through the entire summer without having to play this, and I'm probably going to lean away from Battlefield 1 during the summer unless they bring out some new content, which I know they are with the Nouvelle Nights map, but I hope they can bring out some more weapons like they did with the rank 10 weapons, because those are really fun as well. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like down below. Tell me what you think about this new Russian theme, and if you think they'll be able to create a DLC similar to the Vietnam expansion in Battlefield Bad Company 2. But don't forget to drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new here, and tell me what content you want in the future down below in the comment section. But that's about it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay guys, so I have a quick announcement, something that I sort of brushed over when I was making the video, but now that some news articles have come out about the DLC, while I was editing it, I realized that I need to add this piece in because it is really important. The Name of the Tsar introduces 6 maps, not 4. It introduces 11 weapons, new vehicles, and a new operation based on the Brusilov offensive. So this DLC is going to basically go way more in depth, and it's going to even present new assignments which allow players to tailor their gameplay with specializations, and you'll even gain a new game mode called Supply Drop, where planes airdrop supplies need to fight and survive your opponents. So This DLC actually sounds way cooler than I thought it was, and it has me way more excited. I originally thought they were only going to add like 6 weapons and 4 maps, but the fact that they're adding 6 maps, 11 weapons, a bunch of new vehicles, some awesome new assignments, as well as a new game mode called Supply Drop, which I have a lot of faith in since Frontlines is one of the best game modes in the game, which came from the They Shall Not Pass DLC. I'm way more excited for this DLC. Now with this new information, tell me how excited you guys are for the DLC. 11 weapons is a lot, and it's reminiscent of the Hardline DLCs that were released after the first one, where they would bring out upwards of 10 weapons in each DLC. Hopefully some of those are free, but since this DLC seems to be focused on Russia, you might actually only be able to use these weapons on the Russian maps. But again, don't forget to drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new here. But that's what it is for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.